I ain't get it.
Can you do me a solid?
Ew.
I also.
After all of our shit talk.
Yeah.
Dude, I'm reading this book.
I don't know if I can actually.
Somebody in this house cannot.
Oh.
Got her ass.
Damn. You a book? You're reading a book?
Yeah, so my best friend, the one who gives me the hockey porn books, she's reading this, like, it's called, you've probably seen the cover. A Court of Thorns and Roses or something.
I've heard about it.
Yeah, it's just like that, like, fantasy one that's kind of like an easy read, but it's a good, like, fun story. And so she made me read it.
It's not the
and,
cow
like,
farm.
It's not Morning Glory Milk Farm. It's not. I'll work my way up to that level of fantasy. But there's like 3 different times in this book where the author says, like the main character says, my bowels turned watery. Like that was her way to describe like getting nervous.
Oh.
Or like scared.
Out of all the butterflies, my stomach was in a knot.
Yeah. Oh, I was a little bit nervous. I got scared.
I was uncontrollably shitting myself.
Yeah, I was about to shit my balls off liquid.
Oh my gosh.
I was like, well, we don't need to do that.
Well, welcome back to Bowling Alley Cold Brew.
Are you dead?
That was me saying I did the...
Oh, I thought you were... I didn't know what that meant. Hi.
Last episode of Pride Month, so we're making it a fun one. And we're going to finish up here and go celebrate.
We are.
What did I say?
No, I was just saying that like we didn't start the Pride episode talking about like watery shit.
Hey, we didn't know where this was going to go.
Happy Pride.
Yeah, happy Pride. It's always happy Pride. It doesn't end.
That's true. This is just the commercial month of it.
Yeah.
No, you're not allowed to be gay anymore.
What did you do for Feb? Okay, so I have like a small amount of excessively straight things that we got to get through first.
All right, we got to talk
UFC 303. Yeah.
Before we get into the WNBA, y'all know how this works. Before we get into,
I got UFC and Atlantis, and then we're...
I think Atlantis is kind of gay coded.
Okay.
So, like,
well, we can get into that. Okay. We can get into that for sure.
It's the same way, like,
I just gotta make sure this doesn't bug out. The Google search doesn't bug out my
What is that
laptop.
noise? Do you hear that? That, like...
Oh, it's this mic wobbling.
Right? Dude, this fucking episode's already messed. We got a big day out, though. A lot of shit's gonna happen today.
Oh, that's what it is. I need to tighten this, I think.
Pride Parade in Fayetteville. It's kind of... Okay. I'm shocked how late it is in the month. Has it, like, in previous years been earlier?
I couldn't tell you. This is my first time getting to, like, go to the parade. Like, I've been out for Pride. I think it may have been, like, a weekend earlier last year. Yeah. But it really...
It's mine.
Is it yours?
It's mine.
I was like, what is going on here?
I hate that.
Are you like on something?
My autism. My misophonia.
No, that one's definitely mine now. I think I need some...
Technical difficulties.
I need some, like, extra... All right.
Nobody fucking move.
Yeah, don't be swinging those long-ass arms everywhere today, dude. It's like Talladega Nights. He's like,
I don't know what to do with my arms.
I don't know what to do with my hands. Okay. So UFC 303. We have an absolute banger of a card today. We can't skip this.
Oh, are we just talking about it, or am I picking again?
We're just gonna run through the picks.
Okay, good.
Yeah. We're just gonna run through the picks. First one we've got is Michael Venom Page, Ian Machado Gary. You picked against Michael last time, and you were wrong.
I was wrong. I don't get.
But this is an interesting one. Like they're both pretty good strikers. Michael Page is like, he's got like a very good like point striking style, so he doesn't get hit a lot. But that like everybody tries not to get hit a lot. So
yeah, I feel like that's part of the point.
Yeah. Are you gonna go find their pictures?
Yes, I am.
Okay.
He's Irish though, Ian. I'm gonna pick Mikey.
I think it's a confident pick. It's hard. Like 14-0, 22-2 is like, they're both obviously good fighters.
Yeah.
Okay, we got Myra Buena Silva, Macy Chasson.
Chia Sun?
Something like that.
I usually pick the Brazilian women because they're like good at most sports. Dude, like competitive
Athletes.
skating, when I was watching like skateboarding, there would be
Really?
like 30-year-old American women who've been doing this shit for years, and a little 12-year-old Brazilian bitch would just whoop her. It was so funny.
Hell yeah. I
But
love that.
for Pride and for America, I'm going to pick Macy
Okay.
because she looks.
We got
I'm not going to assume anything, but
Anthony Lionheart Smith and Roman Delice.
Lionheart?
I mean, that's just like his nickname.
Yeah. Roman for sure.
Roman Delice.
Yes.
Okay.
'Cause he's got a beard. And what is Diego Lopez's fucking hair?
What's wrong? Diego Lopez is a dog, bro. And we got Brian T. City Ortega. Who you taking?
Brian looks scary. Brian looks like if he took the other path in life, he would be addicted to crack and beating people up on the street.
I'm not gonna lie. Brian Ortega's 16-3 record is actually like those 3 losses are against 3 pretty solid
Damn.
fighters. 2 of
That's
them at
still
least.
pretty insane. I'm picking Brian.
And then we've got the Samurai versus the Warrior. Yuri Prohaska versus Alex Poetan Pereira. So Alex won the last one.
Uh-huh.
Yuri called out Alex for using black magic, asked him not to this fight.
Black magic.
Alex said, "Hey, we're not all just a body. If he hasn't found his yet, that's not my problem."
Whoa. Bar.
Look,
That's
it's
badass.
no. This fight is intense. Look up the like Pereira or put up Yuri versus Alex stare down. This is like one of the most intense stare downs in UFC history.
Do they kiss on the mouth? This one? That one?
Yeah, this shit in real time. It was insane. They didn't like look away from each other until the fight started, and it was just that like emotionless ass stare.
That's scary.
2 very scary men.
He does look like a warrior with his little, or a samurai with his little bun. Ooh, I don't know. I kind of like Alex for the black magic thing. That's kind of jokes. He's like, level your pussy up.
Well,
like,
but he's also like, it's just like some like kind of like you were talking. He's Brazilian, so it's like some like Brazilian tribal shit, and he's just like this is just like my. I'm just a spiritual dude.
Yeah, she's part of
Got
my
my
life.
got my crystals and shit.
Crystals up his butt while he's fighting.
Slips him
Boofing
in after the
crystals.
weigh-in. So
That'd be crazy.
you're taking Alex for the black magic.
Yeah.
Okay, so we're locking in Michael Venom Page, Macy,
I'm scared.
Roman. You went with Brian, yeah?
Yeah.
Do we make a pick on that one?
I already closed it. I don't know.
Brian versus Diego. Diego had the lit haircut.
Oh, did we skip that one? No, I picked Brian. I said
Okay,
he looked
Brian,
like the crackhead.
and
He
then
looked scary.
Alex.
Yeah.
Okay, we're locked in.
I picked
So
like all the most white first names.
I kind of want to hear
Alex.
your expansion on what you were talking about with Atlantis.
It just seems like gay coded. I was trying to explain to my straight friend what like a gay icon is, because it's hard to explain actually, because it's so like
Give me a
seemingly
quick
random.
rundown.
Like, so she was doing this like pride thing. They were doing like a who wore it best on Zoom at her work, and then I think Beyonce came up. She was like, Beyonce's gay. I was like, no, but she's a gay icon, right? And then I was like, the same way Jennifer Coolidge is a gay icon. She's not gay, but the gays love her. Like, she's a fucking
Just like a strong
icon.
ally.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but it's also it's just like the way
more
they
of like a look up to.
yeah, like
even
the way
though they're
they
not. Yeah.
move almost
Okay.
is just like coded in the way that gay people just like enjoy. So I feel like Atlantis has a little bit of those
It's
vibes.
got some zestiness to it.
Yeah, because it's so like magical and like
It is.
forbidden.
Do you buy Atlantis? Do you think it was real? Have you ever read like the Plato account?
Do I think I can buy Atlantis? I don't think I have
No.
enough money for that.
No.
Can
Do you
buy
believe in it?
Atlantis? I think so because Jaden Smith thinks it's real.
Hey, it's an answer.
I've never like looked into it. Do you like know?
So there's like an actual like
Evidence?
written account by Plato, like Plato.
Whoa.
And I'm like, if we read all of his other stuff and, you know, we're like, this is sound.
Yeah.
But then they're like, just this one piece.
Yeah. I don't believe that.
Not that one.
Yeah. He could be wrong about a few things, but that's pretty trustworthy.
Yeah, he was working with what he had at the time, and I can't really blame him
Yeah.
for being wrong for like a couple of things.
Sure.
You know?
Yeah, you would expect them to be wrong about way more shit.
Yeah.
Since they didn't have
Yeah,
the
they were
number
doing
0.
some crazy shit for what they had to work with.
Yeah, which was like nothing, like dirt.
Yeah. The number 0. What a
Dude,
what a trip.
I know.
What a trip.
I know.
A number that
Makes me
represents
sick.
not a number?
It's kind of nauseating. My little human brain almost can't comprehend.
It definitely.
I understand why it took so long.
My insides are water.
My bowels are turning watery.
My brain is turning
getting
watery. Okay, let's. So yeah, you're sold on Atlantis.
Yeah, I think so. Dude, the ocean is so fucking unexplored compared to like space. We don't know. They just
That's
found
what I
ship,
mean.
a shipwreck from like, fuck, I don't want to botch it, so I don't know. But like long enough to where it's like, how the fuck have they not found this yet? And it was like preserved. It was so far. That. It's scary. I don't fuck with the ocean.
I think the ocean is so lit.
I mean, I like water and being baptized in the ocean, but keep me 10 feet from shore. Anything more than that, I'm not rocking with that.
I'm enamored by the ocean.
It's so cool.
I think it's so fascinating. I think it's like a earthly equivalent to space.
Yeah.
I think
they're
we
one
should
and the same.
put way. Also, did you see that Boeing, like the plane falling apart Boeing, made a fucking spaceship?
No.
And now there's astronauts stuck in space or some shit like that, dude.
No way.
Yeah, way.
That's like the fucking. Did you see they're sending out?
Is it real? I just saw it on Twitter at like 6 a.m, so I could have gotten trolled.
It said it could wait months before return. They're not stranded, but they don't have a landing date. They're just floating, dude.
Just
nightmare.
Floating in space.
Nightmare.
Is that not how Interstellar went? I also
I
haven't
don't know.
since I became sentient watched that movie again.
What does that mean?
Did you know like how you just like hit an age and you're just like, this like
Frontal lobe.
Yeah. Like I rewatched The Matrix this year for the first time since like I started thinking about things.
Since you developed the brain.
Yeah.
I haven't seen either of those. I heard Interstellar was trippy though.
Interstellar is trippy because it plays on the fact that, and I don't know if this is real as you go throughout space, but the concept of it is that time is different on the planet that they end up on.
Oh.
And there's sound cadences throughout the movie that are basically like every time you hear this, it was like a day or a year, some shit like that, or like an hour on Earth. And it's like a pretty regular.
Throughout the movie?
Mm-hmm. Well, I think when they get on the planet, again, I haven't seen this in a while, so I'm sorry if I'm butchering this. But it's like, it's a pretty neat movie. I'm pretty sure.
Ooh, that's my nightmare, by the way. Like what we were talking about with this noise, with my sound processing disorder, repetitive noises are what drives me insane. So I don't know if I could even watch that.
Well, it's done by Christopher Nolan, who he's done a lot of like pretty good directing.
Oh yeah, Chris Nolan.
Yeah, of course.
I'm gonna go way back. Oh, he's British. Not watching it.
Not for you.
Not watching
it. The British, the French. Is it just Europe?
I'm just sick of British people. British people are just fake. They're just making it up. And I'm
the accent's not real.
It's not, and they're so committed to the bit. It's insane.
That's wild.
French people are just French people. I shouldn't have to explain that one.
Damn. Just the road. We love the gays though.
Gay rights.
Happy Pride.
Did you see how the French people actually? This is funny. Did you see what they were doing in the
shitting in the river, dude?
Shitting in the river.
Okay.
This episode's just about shitting.
The French revolt like no other country. Say what you want, but every act of defiance by the French public is like a top tier one.
Yeah, I believe it. I guess when they actually want to be involved, they do.
The citizens are about it.
But they tapped out of both world wars, no? Didn't they? My brother always says that they tapped out like pussies.
That's the armies. I'm talking about the citizens.
Yeah, true.
The citizens are mobile.
Yeah, because
when they want something changed, they change it.
They're rude.
And honestly, I don't know how in depth you saw about the river thing, but there was like a calculator for if you lived farther up the
Yeah.
river on what time to shit in the river.
That's
Which is
so
some
fucking
next
funny.
level hating shit.
That's
And I have
next
the
level.
most respect for that.
So do I, because it's like it's rebelling and it's kind of a fucking meme, but they're so serious.
But they're also like,
They're like, we need
if
to
you
organize
really want to
this.
be involved,
Shit,
we're gonna like make it so easy for you.
that's amazing.
Yeah.
All right, shout out to the French for that one.
They,
It's hilarious.
in terms of a revolution, I'm here with the French.
Mm-hmm. I texted like when I was in college, when I had that wine tasting with that French dude, there was another one. And I was like, yeah, I got to play beer pong. I told my brother, I was like, I got to play beer pong with some French dudes last night. Like, it was super fun. And he's like, oh, did they just quit before it even started? I said, drag them. I said, no, but I still whooped them.
Damn. Yeah, one thing I found out about like beer pong is that like the whole house rules thing is definitely not like a universal situation. No. When I had my buddy in Miami from England that we would play beer pong with when we would like have little parties, we would start doing house rules shit the first couple of times we played, and he's like, what is going on here? He's like, we throw it, if it goes in, you take it out, and the last one is the last one.
That's how I think it should be. I don't know why we need to add all this other shit.
I think okay, I like house rules if you have like a consistent group you're playing with, and like if you regularly throw parties and stuff.
Yeah.
Because coming out of COVID, me and my friends had a pretty like cement set of house rules that we played on, and then when people would come over, like we were all in agreement on the rules, so if people did ask, we had a solid answer.
You knew.
Yeah. And we also that was just like the best beer pong I was playing was just out of COVID, because the table we had, Joe, if you're listening, a historic run. Me and Joe were on a historic run.
Oh shit.
Yeah, it was nuts. The table we played on was like the perfect height for both me and Joe, because we're about the same height, and I could just hip fire bounce shots.
You're both 5'3".
Yeah.
Got his ass.
I could just hip fire bounce shots, and I wouldn't have to like bring my arm up. So while Joe was like throwing, I'd just kind of like.
That's nice.
And they were pretty low, and so the arch never came really high over the cup. So if you tried to like hit it, they would usually hit a cup.
Nice.
It's cracked.
Maybe that's the tech.
I
You
can't.
gotta have the right.
It was the perfect table.
angles.
I haven't been able to do it on another table
Wow.
as well since, but the magic was happening.
Yeah.
That house had some banging parties in it. I'm not gonna lie.
It's fire.
Yeah, might be.
Yeah, don't ever kick me again.
I was just trying to scuff up your.
Don't scuff my
Phasos.
super clean forces. You see my Air Maxes?
I did.
They're
Team
fresh,
Air Max.
Right? I was
I'm
like,
so
I gotta
excited
text
for
Corbin
you.
these because when we were at the mall that one time, we were talking about how much that silhouette rips. They're
It
pretty
does.
cool.
Air
They're
Max.
fresh.
I think over the course of like the history of the Air Max line, they have some of the best silhouettes in terms of like not missing.
Yeah.
Don't get me wrong. The Jordan line has some insane silhouettes. I think the Jordan 1 is one of the most iconic like sneaker silhouettes of all time. But there's some that definitely missed.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie.
They just have so
But like
many
when I look
bound
at
to happen.
an Air Max silhouette, whether it's the 90s, the 97s, I love the 97s. I think they're so hard. If this is the
I'm just not like, ooh, those are cool.
Yeah,
those.
I'm pretty sure it's like the Witherspoons.
The Reese Witherspoons. I'm not like a running shoe girl, but
No,
I actually like the 90s.
It's not Witherspoon.
Those are
I'm tripping.
Fucking tight.
It's I don't know. I'm blanking on the name right now, but there's some really really nice 97 colorways.
Yeah.
I like how they do like the layering on the fabric like that, and the waviness. I think it's a really nice shoe.
You can experiment with more color with that. Different.
Nike ID. Were you a big Nike ID user?
I was, but I don't think I ever
bought any of my creations.
Same, but we would dig around on there a lot.
Yeah.
Okay, so
I need to hear what you have to say because you gave me a one word like.
I didn't want to give you any context. It's kind of related to what we were talking about this morning, but more general. When I was text ranting Corbin paragraphs about something.
Yeah.
But
we're not gonna go into that. It would not be a good look for all the gay rights
Yeah, no, it was mad homophobic. So I'm not even gonna get into it. But thanks for being my therapist this morning.
Of course. Of course. I love supporting people.
Hell yeah. And like you get it, you're easy to talk to about that stuff because we kind of have the similar mindset where we're so like positive. But it's like what I was saying, how you just gotta like get the negativity out and then move the fuck on. Because I don't trust the motherfuckers that are like positive vibes 100% of the time. It's gonna blow at some point.
There is such a thing as toxic positivity.
Yeah.
And I have very recently been around it, and after having gotten myself out of that situation, night and day difference. I know. That shit was horrifying looking at it from the outside.
Just like bottling it up.
It's like
it's got to come out in different ways though. That's not healthy.
I don't know. It was just like it was a weird scene because I don't want to go too deep into it.
Yeah, you gotta
give away a lot of details, but I very much became a believer in toxic positivity because there are people that are just like, what are you sad for? What are you sad for? It's like, it's natural.
Yeah, you're allowed.
Humans have a range of emotions.
Yeah.
That's like, we need to experience them all. That makes the other ones like experienceable.
Yeah. Then like the real positivity and gratitude comes from after you've been fucking sad or angry.
Yeah.
And you let yourself get it out and feel it. And then you can be like more grateful.
Absolutely.
Yeah. I love that. So you just got to get that shit out.
Just a lot of impatient people. They're just like, I'm just going to force myself to be happy.
Yeah.
And then those are often like the least happy people, which bums me out.
They'll figure it out someday.
I hope. I really hope they do.
Okay. So this is kind of related, but generally, it's like a huge pet peeve of mine because it's so common and like present in just the way we live. It's related to social media. So I have this huge pet peeve where I call these people droolers because they're the people who are on social media, have accounts, but they don't post and they don't interact with anybody else. And I call them droolers because it's like the whole point of social media is to like interact with people. I think it's so fun because I don't live by a lot of my friends anymore, right? So I'm able to like interact. I'm commenting on everything. I'm liking stories. If I'm going to be on social media, I'm going to participate in the fucking thing that is social media.
I love sliding up on a story.
Right? And just interact.
Just giving a little bit of input. I don't even need just like it, react, something. I don't even need a whole conversation to start.
Yeah.
But
just LOL.
I'm the same way. Like I've a lot of my very close friends are not around me as regularly as they used to be.
Yeah.
And I do love, that's why I be posting a shit ton.
Right.
Because I'm like, I want y'all to see what I'm on. It's not to annoy everybody and be like, this is what I do all day. It's because, like you said, like that's what it's for, is keeping people updated. But that's also why I like downsized my Snapchat completely, because I was like, there's a lot of people on here I really don't care to let know what I'm up to.
Yeah.
And so having this new one is so beautiful. I just be posting whatever the hell I want. Because like I'm not, everybody that's on there, I got no problem with them being on there and seeing what I'm up to.
They like know you.
Yeah, those are the people I want to see what I'm up to.
Yeah.
So yeah.
I love that. Yeah, making sure you like have the right people in your social media is big. But I just can't comprehend. It makes me so mad because I'm like, why are you even on there just to like creep? Like it gives me like creeper vibes if you're just like sitting in the background watching everything go down and not interacting. I'm like, it would be so much more fun if it was a party and like everybody was like commenting on everything.
Like the cuck chair of the internet.
Literally. I'm like, you're just sitting there with like a blank just TikTok user account just creeping on everybody.
Okay. Yeah.
At least comment, interact, girl.
Yeah, at least like or do something on TikTok, because I didn't post a lot of TikToks when I was on TikTok.
Different.
But I would at least like TikToks, interact with them, or like Instagram. Like I'm liking stories. I'm doing something actively. I'm not just gonna get on and just like especially if you're not liking anything. You're just scrolling.
Just clicking through 100 stories and getting off. It's just like, not getting off. Like, getting off. That's even worse. I'm sure there's people out there doing that.
Damn.
Too.
The implications you're throwing out here are insane.
Getting on Instagram stories, jerking it.
Just a whole bunch of serial beaters on.
Yeah, that's what it feels like. No, I'm kidding. No, but for real, I'm like, dude. Because social media already feels too much of like what you said, like showing off. And it feels like we're putting people up on a stage when it could be like we're all just hanging out together at a party. Does that make sense?
Yeah, 100%. Like I definitely reserve nicer posts for like my timeline, but I'll shit post on my story.
Oh, yeah.
I was actually talking about this yesterday because I was going through old Facebook stuff looking for a specific memory, and I was looking. I was like, people just be posting some of the crazy shit on Facebook. And like I'll shit post on my Snapchat, I'll shit post on my Instagram story. But it goes away. It never goes away. You can't fucking see it.
Yeah. Nobody's gonna go back.
It's in the database. Sure. You can't, the people that could see it the last 24 hours can't anymore. It's done. I'm down to put some silly shit on there. But to post some shit on Facebook that's just gonna live forever is so crazy to me, because some people just be putting some of the most absurd shit on their Facebook.
Not even absurd. Facebook, people get so personal. They talk about, and I know it's a different platform than like a TikTok or something. Like it's the people you know in real life more on Facebook, but they'll just get into the details of their life. I'm like, nobody needs to know this.
No, I love being on Twitter and seeing the Facebook screenshots. Because it'll just be somebody saying some raunchy ass shit, and then somebody's like, "Hello, granddaughter, miss you, love you," and I'm like,
"That's crazy."
I'm like, I couldn't imagine the pain of being a grandparent, and somebody's just on there talking about just I don't even know where to start.
No, it's just out of pocket.
Yeah,
Facebook's crazy.
Facebook is
it's got a dark cloud around it. It's very sinister.
Facebook's like the Twitter for adults.
Yeah, like millennials and up though.
Yeah. Damn, I forget I'm an adult. Yeah. Like
it's because we act like
for like
14-year-olds.
Parent adults, like our parents' age.
Yeah.
Like it's like their version of Twitter. It bums me out that MySpace fell off, because I think that would have been like cool to learn to code and shit. Just like even this subtle amount that it was.
I wish I would have been on MySpace. I think Snapchat or Instagram needs to bring back the pettiness of like the top 8, or like when you could see other people's Snapchat best friends. Do you remember that?
No, it doesn't, bro. It doesn't.
It needs to come back.
Not, dude.
I want to take it.
That shit would not be good for me.
What about profile view? Oh, you're not on TikTok. TikTok has profile views, and I turn mine off.
Really? Like it shows you just how many people visit your profile?
Yeah, if you have it on, you can, and other people have it on, you can see the people who viewed your profile.
Oh.
But I can't see the people who viewed mine because I don't have it on to show other people I'm viewing theirs. Does that make sense?
I don't like that.
I don't like it either. That's why I turn it off. Not that I'm like creeping on people, but just the fact that my username will pop up and they could come to me.
Yeah.
It's kind of creepy.
It's also like, sometimes I'll just be exploring, clicking on profiles and be like, who is this person? Because I'm a fiend. I'll go through my story views and be like, if there's any unfamiliar names, I'm like, who are you?
Yeah, who's this?
Yeah. Because
I need to check mine more often, because sometimes I get.
It's a bad habit. I do it out of bad, like, old habits. But it's just like, I don't know. I just be curious.
Me too.
Yeah.
Sometimes, like,
just checking this out.
Too, when you have like a crush or somebody, you go to look at a specific name.
Just when you happen to.
Yeah. And then it's very comforting when you change the name of the person you're looking for in your story views. You're like, the meme of freeing the fucking shackles. You're like, I don't care if this person looks at my shit anymore. Ha, bitch. Why do I have to pee so bad, dude? We got the big ass coffee.
Big coffee.
That's a huge mug too.
Dude.
You can bake a cake in that mug. Can we talk about your cakes? Corbin's such a good ally for bread.
If you listen to this, if you happen to listen to this before The Pride Parade starts today in Fayetteville, Arkansas on Saturday, June 29th.
Damn, just doxing where we're going to be, dude. Somebody's going to come kidnap me.
You know how many times we've referenced Fayetteville?
I know.
We also post at the Chiba Hut every fucking weekend.
People know we're going to be at the Chiba Hut.
It is not hard to find us, dude.
That's so scary. I always forget that shit on the internet. Some guy DM'd me with my mom's name, and I was like, how'd you know that? And he's like, I just looked up Wellman and your followers. I was like, it's so easy.
Horrifying. But
Sorry,
if you
Mom.
find us, we got little bite-sized cake surprises to hand out.
I haven't even seen them yet.
Yeah. We'll have to give you one after this.
Yeah, that'll be my lunch.
That and
That's
some beans.
Some pride shit is eating only fucking cake.
Eating cake all day.
Eating that fucking cake.
Hell yeah, brother.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my gosh. It's still happening.
I know. I don't know who it is at this point. It's you.
Oh, is it this cord right here?
I hope y'all don't hear that.
It's not. I'm just so... I
It
think
is
it's
your
this
mic
one hitting
moving.
over here.
Maybe
I don't know,
your mic's
dude.
not tight enough.
Loosey-goosey.
Righty tighty, lefty
Did you see the
loosey.
tweet about that?
Yeah.
The most like competent English user of all time.
It is genius. So
Holy
memorable.
shit. Look, small rant.
Go off.
Less personal
Queen.
than our rant earlier.
Slay queen.
I just absolutely hate formulating.
Gay people. Whoa. That's crazy. Not on. Emilio, splice that together. Can you say gay people real quick so Emilio can splice?
I think I did earlier.
I need to say I hate and then gay people.
No, I will not be saying that. Not today. It's July next month.
We got him. Damn. Okay, sorry to interrupt. Please rant.
Now I forgot. Oh, I hate formulating a like what you feel to be like a banging tweet that just gets no traction. Not even like the satisfaction of a decent amount of views.
Yeah.
Like it just never even hits the ground.
Damn.
Because I thought I did something with my willy-nilly tweet the other day, and
I haven't been on Twitter as much.
oh, well, I've been sending you a whole bunch of shit.
Oh God.
It's
I feel like I've seen that. I just haven't been scrolling.
like Twitter. I've had to get so much more cautious about using because it used to just be one of my buddies that I would send tweets to, and so we could typically send some pretty unhinged shit. But now I've got you, Jordan, Joe's, Reese,
Nate.
and him, and I'd be sending myself shit on Twitter.
Oh. It's cute for
Do you
later.
do you ever notice that I send myself stuff from the Bully Alley Instagram? Like I send myself recipes.
No.
Did
but
you miss? I had
do
a
that
whole
on, like,
combo
TikTok
with
and
myself
stuff,
in our DMs.
How did I miss that? You like
Because
got
I
the
was responding
notification.
so fast that the notifications were.
That's great.
I sent
That's so
myself.
funny.
Yeah, I was on some shit. It was like I think it was pretty early in the day, or I had just had like, I don't know.
Talking to yourself. I used to have a Snapchat streak with myself.
You can do that?
Yeah.
No way.
Oh yeah, dude, you're just sending yourself pasta recipes. That's so silly. That's so jokes. Oh no, I feel that too though. Like back because my Twitter's private now, but before I was like, this is such a banger. It
Yeah.
should be more viral than it is.
I know. I just have to. Well, and now, I was complaining about how I can't retweet your tweets, and now I like them, which is just as fucking useless.
Oh yeah, because nobody can fucking see it.
Yeah.
Maybe I'll make a new Twitter because I think mine is just like the out of pocket shit.
Just a
said in the
shit posting
past.
Twitter.
Yeah.
Just call
So-
it Brooks Burner so everybody knows it's
I should. Because, like, now that I know it'll be public.
But I feel like that'd be a better one to have private, and then you make, like, your normal one public.
Yeah. I'm just
Yeah.
worried about... I made it private when I interviewed for my job.
Mm.
Just because I say, like, nothing crazy, but just, like, some silly shit
Yeah,
that I didn't want people to see. But if I make a new one and know it's public, I won't be as out of pocket.
that's fair. That's fair. It can be, like, a professional one. You can have, like, your business,
It's not a...
your work
Insta.
headshot.
Oh, it's like a LinkedIn.
Yes, you just make it your LinkedIn.
I should. That'd be so funny.
And you comment in only very neutral situations.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. I would participate in the discourse in a very appropriate manner.
Yes.
Stupid.
Well,
I'm gonna do it.
we're creeping up on 35 minutes.
Aw.
So I say we call it here, and then we go participate
Yeah.
in some festivities.
Sorry, guys. Can't hang longer. We got to do some gay shit
Can't hang
today.
longer. We got a fun day ahead of us.
We have to go be gay.
Hell yeah. Right on. Well, we'll see y'all next week for episode 18. Dude, we're almost to 20. That's kind of nuts.
That's 2 less than 20. Think about that.
Quick maths.
Quick maths.